5,000 years ago, a circle of monumental standing stones pierces the clouds on the Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. This is Stonehenge, an enigmatic structure that has baffled scholars, scientists, and dreamers alike for centuries. Historians still debate who built Stonehenge and how its builders moved and erected enormous stones weighing up to 25 tons across 150 miles. The mystery only deepens when we consider that our conventional understanding of prehistoric man paints a picture of primitive nomads, living in small tribes and lacking the organization needed to undertake such a massive project. So how did they do it? Modern archaeologists cling to the theory that Neolithic farmers crafted wooden sledges, ropes, and rollers to drag the massive stones across rivers, forests, and hills. They proposed that this Herculean task took decades of planning and sheer human effort, but this explanation crumbles under scrutiny. Can human muscle really move a 25-ton boulder without modern tools and machines? Or did our ancestors rely on a long-lost technology unknown to modern man? Some stones used at Stonehenge, called bluestones, come from the Preseli Hills of Wales. That's more than 150 miles away. Moving them would have been even more difficult considering the terrain. Archaeologists struggle to understand how ancient people could have possibly accomplished this feat. Did they know something we've forgotten? Perhaps. According to legend, Merlin the wizard helped bring the stones here from Africa, pulled by a team of oxen. But obviously, no serious historian accepts this tale as fact. Still, is it entirely out of the question that ancient people possessed advanced knowledge and skills? Remember, these are the same folks who constructed the pyramids of Giza, gigantic tombs filled with untold treasures that we can barely comprehend even today. If ancient builders could erect pyramids, can we really say they lacked the ingenuity to build Stonehenge? Conventional science demands we accept the impossible, that Neolithic farmers somehow managed this colossal feat of engineering. But is it truly beyond the realm of possibility that they knew something we've forgotten? Maybe they discovered a natural phenomenon, like quicksand, that allowed them to move heavy stones with little effort. But surely that would unexplain how they raised these massive boulders to form a circle of standing stones, would it? Unless you believe the sands of time shifted to form the stones into a perfect astronomical clock, there must have been another explanation. Another theory proposes that thousands of people worked for decades dragging the stones, using wooden rollers and sledges. However, modern experiments attempting to replicate this process haven't been successful. And with no written records or artifacts explaining the construction of Stonehenge, it's hard to know what direction to take in solving the mystery. Perhaps we should look to the stars for answers. Stonehenge is astronomically aligned with incredible precision, matching the sunrise and sunset during the summer and winter solstices. Could this be mere coincidence? Or did ancient people possess advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics, allowing them to construct this incredible monument? Some believe Stonehenge was built in 3 phases, with each phase representing a significant leap forward in technology. The first phase began around 3000 BCE, when early humans started erecting smaller stones in a circular pattern. Then suddenly, around 2500 BCE, construction stopped and didn't start again for another 500 years. When building resumed, the next phase of Stonehenge appeared. This time, the builders used larger stones and created a horseshoe shape. Finally, between 2000 and 1600 BCE, someone erected the iconic trilithons, pairs of upright stones capped with a horizontal lintel. These phases of construction suggest a dramatic increase in technical knowledge. How else can we explain this sudden evolution in building techniques? The construction of Stonehenge remains a baffling mystery, even after thousands of years. Traditional historians assert that Neolithic farmers built it using primitive tools, while others argue that advanced technology was needed to create such an impressive monument. But what if the answer lies somewhere in between these two extremes? Maybe ancient people used natural resources and simple tools in combination with basic engineering principles to build Stonehenge. Today, we tend to think of engineering as a highly technical field, but engineering is simply the application of scientific knowledge to solve practical problems. Our ancestors possessed a wealth of practical knowledge about the natural world, and they likely used trial and error to discover new ways of doing things. It's possible that through experimentation, they learned to harness natural forces like levers, pulleys, inclined planes, and wedges to move and lift massive stones without sophisticated tools. Of course, this explanation doesn't satisfy everyone. Some believe that Stonehenge was deliberately designed to serve as an astronomical observatory and that its builders possessed advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy. Proponents of this theory point to the monument's precise alignment with the solstices as evidence of this advanced knowledge. However, skeptics argue that the alignments are mere coincidence and that Stonehenge was likely used for burial rituals rather than astronomical observations. But what if there's another explanation? What if Stonehenge isn't just a monument, but a physical manifestation of the Earth's own energy? Some believe that Stonehenge is located on a ley line, an invisible energy grid that connects sacred sites across the planet. Ley lines are said to be points of high energy that have been used for spiritual and ceremonial purposes for thousands of years. If Stonehenge is situated on a ley line, it's possible that its builders used the site's natural energy to manipulate the stones and create the monument. This idea is supported by the fact that many ley lines converge on places of natural beauty or power, such as Stonehenge. It's also worth noting that some ley lines are said to connect to other astronomical sites around the world, suggesting that ancient cultures may have used these lines for astronomical observations and rituals. As intriguing as these theories are, let's remember that none of them can be proven with 100% certainty. While mainstream historians believe Stonehenge was built by Neolithic farmers using basic tools and techniques, alternative theories suggest that advanced technology, astronomical knowledge, or even extraterrestrial assistance played a role in its construction. Unfortunately, without concrete evidence, we'll never know for sure what secrets Stonehenge is hiding. All we can do is marvel at the monument's magnificence and wonder about the ingenuity of our ancestors. But maybe we shouldn't limit our thinking to just Neolithic farmers. As Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. By dismissing outlandish ideas without investigation, we risk ignoring important clues that could shed light on the deepest mysteries of our past. Perhaps our ancestors were more advanced than we give them credit for, and Stonehenge is proof of their ingenuity. This brings us back to the original question: how did they do it? The answer may lie buried beneath the ground, hidden from view for thousands of years. What if there's more to Stonehenge than meets the eye? In 2020, archaeologists made a remarkable discovery. They found massive underground pits forming a huge circle nearly 2 kilometers wide around Stonehenge, suggesting that Stonehenge may have been part of a much larger ritual complex than previously thought. This discovery raises more questions than it answers. Why were there so many pits? What rituals took place there? And what was the significance of Stonehenge within this larger complex? The answers to these questions could revolutionize our understanding of Stonehenge and the people who built it. But that's not all. Archaeologists have also uncovered human remains, strange carvings, and magnetic anomalies beneath the ground, hinting that something far more complex lies hidden below. Could it be that Stonehenge was once part of a vast underground labyrinth, a place where ancient rituals and ceremonies were performed? Was there a secret entrance leading to a subterranean world hidden beneath the Salisbury Plain? If so, what secrets does this underground labyrinth hold, and how can we access it? While exploring the mysteries of Stonehenge, let's not forget the strange legends that surround it. Legend has it that Merlin the wizard helped bring the stones here from Africa, pulled by a team of oxen. While most historians dismiss this tale as mere folklore, is there any truth to it? Could it be that Merlin, or perhaps a similar historical figure, played a role in the construction of Stonehenge? Alternatively, could the legends of Merlin be based on real events that have been distorted over time? To separate fact from fiction, we must delve deep into the myths and legends that have grown around Stonehenge over the centuries. But what if the truth is stranger than fiction? What if the legends of Merlin and other supernatural beings are actually historical accounts of a time when humans had access to advanced technology and wisdom beyond our current understanding? As we continue to explore the mysteries of Stonehenge, we must keep an open mind and consider all possibilities. Could it be that Stonehenge is a gateway to another dimension? Some believe that Stonehenge is not just a monument, but a portal to another world or time. This may sound far-fetched, but consider the monument's strange properties. Stonehenge is said to amplify electromagnetic energy and has been the site of numerous UFO sightings. Some believe that the portal is activated during the summer solstice, when the sun's energy is at its peak. If true, this could explain the ancient tradition of celebrating the solstice at Stonehenge. But where does this portal lead, and what secrets does it hold? In conclusion, Stonehenge remains a captivating mystery that has puzzled scholars for centuries. How did ancient people construct such an impressive monument without advanced technology? Did they possess advanced knowledge of astronomy or engineering? Or did they rely on the power of the earth itself? The answer may lie hidden beneath the ground in the form of an underground labyrinth, waiting to be discovered. Perhaps there's more to Stonehenge than meets the eye. Maybe it's not just a monument, but a gateway to another dimension. As we continue to explore the mysteries of Stonehenge, we must keep an open mind and embrace the extraordinary. Who knows what secrets the ancient builders left behind? Don't forget to stay tuned for more updates.